Hey guys, and welcome back to our adventures in Minecraft. As always, I'm DemonFire93, and I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. Which direction did we come from? Which direction are we going? I mean, we're going this direction. Damn zombies, or spider, that was it. Spider broke my boat last episode, if you guys remember. And now we are trying to find our way back around. Hey, chainmail boots. Nice. Oh boy. We're in new terrain. We're getting lag, as always. Always so lovely to get the lag. But I saw there was a skeleton around here somewhere. Where'd he go? Nope, that's the sunrise. He was in gold armor. You guys saw him too, didn't you? There he is. Alright. Hiya! We are still on the hunt for a Mega Taiga, and as such, we are searching uncharted terrain, uncharted territories. But man, oh man, it's so hard to not talk to you guys about certain things because, oh, I see that creeper. You can't sneak away around me. I see you and I kill you. I thought I heard another one. But there's like certain things that I want to talk to you guys, but it would have to be, it would fall under the category of how long do you wait after something has come out before you talk about it and have the spoilers not be so spoilery. Because it's like, I want to talk about Life is Strange, and I want to talk about Pineview Drive, two games that are complete on my channel, but I need to give it time for people to watch everything, because I know that not everybody is like me that has all the time in the world and watches as many videos as possible within a single given day. To catch up if I'm behind on a series. So I feel that I can't talk about Life is Strange or Pineview Drive for another like 2 weeks or so, because on my channel I'm not expecting to get too much in the way of publicity, you know, lots of people watching. Hello. Goodbye. But I am expecting that people are watching, and that if I give them enough time, they can catch up, and so it's not spoilers to them anymore. And I feel that the people that it really matters to, if I give them a number of weeks after the release of the final parts, that gives them the time to watch those, the last parts of those, so I don't need to worry about it. So it's just waiting that time that just is so frustrating, because oh my gosh, all the things with the things and the endings of things, and that tornado, right, in Life is Strange. Yeah, that's how we're gonna leave that at. Did we really end off last episode talking about the Holocaust? I mean, really? Come on, DemonFire. What the hell? Why was I doing that? I know why I was doing that. I was doing that because of Pokemon. Stupid Pokemon. There we go. Real quick, I did want to bring up another thing of Pokemon before I continue on with anything other than that. And that was, I was recently playing some more Gen 3, and in Gen 3, the what is it, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald parts, not, so the Hoenn series, not the Kanto Revisited series. There is a young trainer in the games. Oh my god, this field is filled with rabbits that we must slaughter. But there is a young trainer that's up and coming in Hoenn, who you decide in the game to help start off on his adventure. He's going to be moving. I don't think I've talked about this. If I have, forgive me. My memory of it slips away, so I'm talking about it again if I have already talked about it, and we just have to deal with it. But this little kid named Wally is moving, and he's doesn't have any friends, and so he wants to have a Pokemon companion, and so he goes to the main character's dad, who is the gym leader, and asks him to show him how to catch a Pokemon. And you just happen to be there at the exact same time, and he goes, I'm too busy being a gym leader. Here, have my, depending on if you're a boy or girl in the game, have my child show you how to catch a Pokemon. And so you take him out to do it. And when you get into the tall grass and everything, first thing he runs into is a level 5 Ralts. For those who don't know how a level 5 Ralts and anything about a level 5 Ralts, I didn't either until I caught one. Because basically the first time I saw that, I saw him catch one of those. I was like, what the heck is that? That's a new Pokemon. And so I ran around in the grass for 20 minutes until I found one and I caught it. And then I was like, what the hell? This Pokemon is crap. At level 5, its only move is Growl. Doesn't do any damage, can't win any battles. So how the hell did Wally advance in any way, shape, or form in the Pokemon game? Because later on, he's got other Pokemon. And he's also got his Ralt is also a lot stronger. It's like, how did you level this thing up from the start? I mean, that's not possible. I mean, you'd have to sit there for 40 turns, growl, 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 Ralt, use growl, Ralt, use growl, just 40 times without the Pokemon killing you. So he's got to be like rich, and just spend $1 million on potions, and then it's like, okay, Ralt, use growl, Ralt, use growl, Ralt, use growl. Okay, I'm a little low on health. Here, Ralts have a potion. Okay, Ralts use growl. Ralts use growl. And just do that until he has absolutely no moves left. And then for the next, hour of training would be easy because you just use struggle, and then when your Pokemon gets low on health, you use potions again. But what the hell? That guy is... I have newfound respect for that kid. I just recently realized that his starter Pokemon was complete and total shit from the beginning. Once it gets some actual moves, it's good. And I don't remember, but I want to say that its first actual attack move isn't until level 8 or 10. That's quite a while to have to grind, so props to that kid. He's got the patience of a saint. But yes, that is Pokemon. And that's the last that I will talk about Pokemon for hopefully a good long while. For those who are tired of hearing about Pokemon, I am also very tired of talking about Pokemon, so I shall stop. But I wanted to talk a little bit about my work, give you guys a little bit of insight into frustrations that I have to deal with that maybe you guys can relate to in your own jobs in life, and you can relate to them and maybe learn from them, learn something from my decisions on the situations that I have to deal with. But at my job, as the runner of the law firm, I am the low man on the totem pole, which means I have to answer to everybody. But there are certain people who treat me better than others at my office. Take all of the attorneys, for example. Every single one of them treats me as if I'm practically one of them. It's amazing, really. Yeah, they'll ask me to do stuff, but they'll also have really meaningful conversations and care about things that are going on with my family and everything whenever something bad might be happening or something good might be happening. Anything at all that they hear about, they're like, oh, hey, how's blah, 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 blah. Anyways, then there are some people who don't give two shits. Well, why should they? It's not their life. They don't need to care about me. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't bother me too much. But it's also those same people at the office who don't treat me well that I don't feel like treating them well. And in other words, I don't really care to do jobs that they give me, tasks that they give me. Especially when they can do it perfectly themselves. They just are too fucking lazy to get off their fat ass and do it. I am referring to an incident that happened at my office where this secretary spent the entirety of a week working on Halloween costumes for her grandchildren, niece, nephew, some relative that is a kid that would be needing a Halloween costume. Yeah, she spent the entire week of work, at work, not doing work, but just making Halloween costumes for her. And I'm okay with, like, ratting her out on this right here and now because she's not gonna watch this, and if she does, I don't give a shit. She is going to hopefully learn a lesson from this. But that's not likely. It's highly unlikely that she will learn anything. But anyways, I digress. So yes, instead of doing something that was assigned to her herself, she works on this Halloween costume, and her boss doesn't give a shit because he's getting old and he can do, I mean, apparently he doesn't have that much work, but whatever. He's never decided to fire her. I know that if I were in his position, I would have fired her a long time ago because you need to have your underlings, I guess you could call them, the people who are under you in the positions of work need to do the work that is assigned to them. Now, I could be considered a hypocrite because she could be considered higher up than I am, and then that she assigned her task that was assigned to her to me, and I didn't do it until the last fucking minute to try and teach her a lesson. But I like to think of it that she's assigned this task, she's supposed to do it, she had every opportunity to do it, she decided not to do it and do nothing else that was relating to work. And then went on, I don't know, vacation, or just went... She didn't go on vacation, no, she just took the rest of the week off to deliver the Halloween costumes to her grandchildren, niece, nephew, children that needed them. And it's like, okay, she wanted it done by Monday of the week that this happened. And it's like, okay. And she gave it to me, I think, Thursday. Well, it was left on my desk Thursday when I came in. And I said, okay. I started copying this paperwork. It's fine. Then there's some very small sheets of paper that are two-sided and they need to be copied, turned into one-sided documents, and are too small to go through the copier. And so it's like, okay, I would need to go 140 pages, place page on glass, hit start button, flip over, hit start button, next page, hit start button, and it would take forever. And so I'm like, I'm not doing this, especially since she had enough time to do it herself. This was originally supposed to be her job to do, and she was too fucking lazy to do it herself. So, I didn't do it. And I was not yelled at, but I got in trouble, I guess you could say. But I have another story from that, which is that long time ago, when I first started at this job, I learned to not rely on other people to do my work for me. I have always done my own work. Because the one time I did rely on somebody to do my work for me, they fucked up. Quite simply put. What happened was, we have storage spaces. Excuse you. Why am I getting such massive amounts of lag. Okay, this needs to stop now. This needs to stop now. Fuck off. Really? Die, all of you. Stupid fucking skeletons and zombies and... Anyways. Yes, we have 2 storage spaces at our office. Oh, go to hell. And they're both in the basement. And what happened was... people at my office, a lot of them are lazy. And when they go down... Go to hell! When they go to the basement to get a file, they will pull the box off the shelf and then they'll just leave it. And that causes a problem if and when we would get flooding. And so, my boss instructed me to go down and put the boxes back on the shelf. Very simple. There were a lot of boxes, and I did not have all that much time left in the day, and it was on a Friday, and she was expecting that we were going to get rain and possible flooding over that weekend, and so she said, hey, do this before you leave. I wasn't sure if I had the time to do so, so I asked if I could get a little help from someone. Long story short, I was supposed to take half from the one space, or all of the ones from the one space, I guess you could say. And then the person who I asked to help me, she was supposed to take the other space, storage space, and put all the boxes up there. And she agreed to do hers, I agreed to do mine, and then I did mine. I left for the weekend, I came back after the weekend, and guess which space had flooded? The space that she had been in charge of, and guess what she hadn't done? That's right, put the boxes up. So... ever since then, I've learned don't ever rely on somebody to do what is assigned to you. And is a very valuable lesson that everyone should learn. If you are assigned a task to do at your job, you do it. Don't try and put it off to somebody else or ask somebody for help unless you absolutely need it. And then don't expect it to get done the way that you want it done when it doesn't get done right. Or the way that you want it, because it's not you doing it, they're not going to know exactly how to do it. So, I was not the best person when I was copying this crappy document for this woman that I despise. And I swear to God, if I had any power whatsoever in my office, she would have been fired a long time ago. I know that's very mean of me, but people who are that lazy, and I mean, I'm almost positive that what she is doing is like illegal. It's like extortion or something, or you know, she's not doing any actual fucking work but getting paid for doing a job that she's not doing. So I don't know what the term for that is, but it shouldn't be legal. So there, take that, witch. I'm tired of this lag. Oh my God. Go the fuck away, you stupid lag. Am I getting anybody seizures at the moment? I'm sorry if I am, but I'm tired of this goddamn lag. It's maybe spamming F3 and A will get it to go the hell away. Excuse you. You would have been golden had you actually snuck up on me instead of throwing a potion to speed yourself up. Stupid witch. Alright. So yes, that's my rant of work. So yes, if you have similar experiences, you know how I feel. People should not be watching videos or making Halloween costumes on company time. And it's not like I can actually do anything about it other than rebel. The only thing I can do is just, yeah, I'm not doing it, and then they'll see what comes of that. It's like, she can do it herself. She actually has done it herself once. There was one other incident where something like this happened, and I didn't get it done by the time she wanted it to. And guess what I saw? I saw her actually doing it herself, and I was like, good! She learned how to do her job. Congratulations. Like I said, I am sorry for being cynical about all this, but it's just... some people, you know? If they're not going to do the job that is assigned to them originally, and just put it off to somebody else, it's not gonna get done right. And, I mean, I don't rely on anyone for any of the work that I do. All of my job I do myself, unless I'm sick. Then yes, it is done by somebody else, and I don't expect it to be done the way that I do it, which is fine. But I'm not sitting there at work watching YouTube videos or news videos on news websites or cooking videos on cooking websites or whatever goddamn videos on whatever sites. I'm actually working at work. So people are actually fine with coming when I ask them if I'm sick, hey, can you do this for me? They're okay with doing it because it's a legitimate reason, not I'm too fucking lazy to do my work, could you please do it for me? If that's the case, I should be getting paid the salary pay that a secretary's getting paid. She's not doing anything. But enough of that. I don't want to lose too many of you in my evil ways of how evil I am and mean and how terrible a person I am. I know I'm terrible in many different ways, and I'm okay with that. I know my flaws, and I've accepted them. I don't know where the hell I am, though. That is for certain. I am 10,000 blocks out. That's fantastic. Where's my goddamn Mega Taiga? And this rain is not helping with the lag. Thanks so much, rain. You're really screwing me over here. You need to stop that. Oh, man. So have we figured out where a Mega Taiga might be? Anyone? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? No? Didn't think so. Well, I hope that all of you have a happy Halloween tonight, this evening. And for those of you who do not do the trick-or-treating, or even if you're not in the phase 1 of Halloween, the trick-or-treating phase, or even the phase 2 Halloween where you go to parties, and you are currently in the phase 3 like I am, which is just to hand out the candy, that I hope then tonight that during your time that you are handing out candy in the meantime, you might maybe check out my Pineview Drive video, the finale, the 31st day, which isn't actually the 31st day, it's just the 8 letters mode. Scarecrow, the 8 letters. My god, he is terrifying, and I won't spoil it if I got all 8 letters or not, or how hard it was if I did. But I will say that it was definitely a fantastic set of scares that I'm pretty sure I was swearing every single sentence. And that's when you know it's a great horror game, if you are cussing up a storm. So, that'll do it for us today, guys. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a happy Halloween. And I'm DemonFire93. And I'll see you guys next time.